Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Don Callis, your NWS Revolution color commentator for Revolution Impact, also known as Thursday Night War, and NWS Revolution pay-per-views. And today, I, Don Callis, am going to give you my Revolution Impact review. It's a followed from NWS Bragging Rights, which was the pay-per-view on this Sunday. Okay, let's begin with the review, shall we? Here we go. The the commentators for the show were Josh Matthews, me, Don Callis, and Matt Stryker, who will be doing the breakdown preview for next week in New Orleans. Anyway, okay, let's go. NWS commentators Josh Matthews and me, Don Callis, welcome the fans to the Outstate Arena, back to the Outstate Arena in Chicago, Illinois, and run down the match card. Josh Matthews says we will feature Johnny Cow versus Michael Skarsminer in a non-title match. Then we will see the Aces Brothers versus Dan Lambert and JBL. And we will have Anubis versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. I, Don Callis, get on the mic and say we will also see Jesse James versus Mrs. Snippy, and then Dallas Cowman will take on Matt Tremont. And we will see the NWS Avengers face the Sons of Chaos in a battle royal. The Fabulous Theory will defend the NWS Women's Championship against Alicia Fox from the WWE. Matthews gets back on the mic and says it will be Cody Brader versus Mike, the ex-murderer, and it will also be an IAS class test hosted and presented by by Family Friendly IAS agent Mr. Cody Braxton Esquire, the artist formerly known as Mr. Cody Brader, and the classmates in the IAS test will be Team Robert Knight, a Scooter St. William, and Sir Robert Knight. And then it says Westing Jesus will defend his Universal Champion up against Devin the Demon, and in the main event will be General Joey versus Jason Voorhees for the World Heavyweight Championship. Matthews then tells the fans to enjoy the show as me and him go do commentary and plug the first match with Matt Striker. It was also announced that Cody Mercer and Psycho Mercer and the new NWS Hardcore Champion Psycho Mercer have the night off. All right, first match: Johnny Cow defeated Michael Skarsminer. This was the opening match as Cow and Miner was so back and forth, with Cow taking down Miner and wasting away at him until Miner fires back with swift blows and a hurricane run and then a headbutt. And Miner then drops Cow with a Miner bomb and goes to pin him as Cody Braden is shown in the crowd eating tacos and drinking Dr. Pepper. Save some for me. Cow then rolls up Miner only gets a 2 count, and as Miner then takes his frustrations out on Johnny Cow and gives him a couple of suplexes and Kevin Owens wrestling moves as he plants the scars of Mada and goes to pin him, but Cody is shown mocking Miner in the crowd and yawning, which pisses Miner off, allowing Johnny Cow to deliver a cow slam to Miner for the pinfall. Winner Johnny Cow via pinfall. This match lasted 10 minutes. After the match, Cody Braden then runs in the ring and beats the hell out of Miner, then RKO's him, getting revenge on him from his attack at Bragging Rights. Gotta say, it was a good match between co-general manager the Michael Scott's Miner and Johnny Cow. I gotta say, it was gonna be interesting seeing Cody distract Michael Miner, allowing Johnny Cow to pick up the win. But anyway, Cody Braden and Michael Miner are fielding, so that's why Cody Braden got involved in the match. Okay. And then, backstage, the Aces brothers, Ian Clean and NW Sona, Jim and Jack Harvey are talking strategy and hyping up their tag team match against Shinobi Mafia Warriors, Dan Lambert, and JBL. Yeah. As me, Matthews, and Striker plugged the second match. The Aces brothers defeated Dan Lambert and JBL with Ethan Zobel in the corner of Dan Lambert and JBL. This was the second match as Aces brothers beat the crap out of Lambert and JBL as they gave them a double jackhammer and an aided powerbomb. Then Lambert gives Jack and Ian jiu-jitsu moves and roundhouse kicks him as JBL plants him with the last cow and clothesline from hell. As they go to pin him, but they kick out as Ian hits a shooting star press on Lambert and JBL. Jack gives them elbow strikes and bench presses. Jack then drops Lambert and JBL with a V trigger and a glorious DDT as Ian delivers the one wing angel to Lambert and JBL. Jack drops some of the dirty deeds and Mike check Ace's brothers and give them a diving attack combination and double knee backbreaker and diving and double diving neck breaker. And then Jack does the delete pose as they finish this Lambert and JBL off of the 3D for the win. Winner the Aces brothers via pinfall with 3D in this match lasted 15 minutes and 19 seconds. Aces brothers then do the famous pose and head to the back. Gotta say it was a really good match. Gotta say it was a really good match. Very enjoyable. The Aces brothers are quite on a roll. Ever since they reunited. Then backstage we get a Team Robert Knight. They Scooter say woman Sir Robert Knight. Knight is telling Scooter say one that Connie Bernard is full of crap and Ian loves to point the finger at people. Scooter agrees and says he would never join forces with the Shinobi Mafia Warriors and says as a matter of fact that he will deal with Ian Clean next week on Revolution Impact when we return to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Knight tells Scooter great idea and to put Ian in his place and prove him wrong. Robert Knight tells Scooter that he will be taking him out to lunch at the Parade Gourmet at the oh, oh, okay. Yeah, you see. All right. He says at the Parade Gourmet at the Petzls at the Peninsula, and then what? Then Rob Knight says he will takes his best close friend Scooter St. Water and Cody Brady and Devin D and General J. Michael Weapon Castillo out to pizza dinner at the Honor Pizza. Scooter Nakes Knight says he is looking forward to that. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire shows up and tells them to remember the IAS classes tonight and that if they pass it next week, Scooters, St. William, and Sir Robert will officially graduate and become IAS agents. Corey then says, remember, fight the good fight and support family-friendly PG material as he shakes their hands and embraces them. Well, I'll tell you what happened later on in that night. But then Matthews, me and Striker say that Mr. Corey Braxton is continuing to use Scooter, St. William, and Sir Robert into becoming means supper they are not. As we plug the third match was Anubis defeated AJ Styles. This was the third match as Anubis and Styles had an excellent back and forth wrestling match with Anubis taking down Styles and clawing him in the face as he bleeds. Then Styles gets his momentum back and hits Pele kick out of Anubis, then a phenomenal forearm, then he locks him in the calf cushion and Anubis refuses to tap out and fights Styles off and gives him an uppercut and locks him in the claw lock, but Styles does not submit as Styles drops Anubis with a Styles clash and goes to pin him, but Anubis kicks out and plants Styles with the Doomsday device for the victory. Winner Anubis via pinfall with Doomsday device. This match lasted 11 minutes. Then at the match, General Joker then showed up and attacked Anubis and laughed at him, and then Hellhound was shown as well. Why did so General Joker attacked Anubis? Why did Joker attack Anubis? What's going on? Could they possibly be feuding? Only time will tell. But anyway, good match between Anubis and AJ Styles, and it seems like Anubis is getting his momentum back. And that's good. The backstage, NWS President Board of Directors Ethan Zobel and NWS Constable Jason Wu, the NWS Intercontinental Champion, are shown talking business. Constable says he demands respect from the fans in this godforsaken dump of a city known as Chicago, Illinois, and he demands Jack Harvey start respect him as well and start letting him have the final say when it comes to booking wise, or he will take matters into his own head. Even Zobel says he can arrange that. And me and Matthews and Striker plugged the fourth match, which was Jesse James Resurrect defeated Mr. Snippy with the Corey Braxton Esquire in the corner of Mr. Snippy. This was the fourth match as Jesse and Mr. Snippy wrestled back and forth, with Jesse taking down Mr. Snippy, beating the hell out of him as he DDTs him and punches him, then slams him on out foot goes until Mr. Snippy low blows him, then snaps and punches him and gives him a spinning heel kick as Jesse fights back with a death valley driver and an enziguri. Then a swinging neckbreaker. Snippy pants Jesse with the family-friendly Callis as he goes to pin him, but collapses. Shades of Ginger Mahal. Then as he goes to pin him, but Jesse gets his shoulder up and pounds away at Mr. Snippy and spears him as he locks him in the crossface and locks it tight as Snippy reaches the ropes as Jesse finally releases him. Then he drops Mr. Snippy with the package pile driver for the 1-2-3. Winner Jesse James resurrect via pinfall with package pile driver as this match lasted 5 minutes. Good match, good match. I always enjoy seeing Mr. Snippy getting his ass kicked. Very enjoyable. Then backstage, Cody Braden wanted to Scooter State Roll'em and Sir Robin. Scooter says he wants to know what is. And then he's talking to Scooter State Roll'em and Sir Robin. And then Cody says he wants to know what is up with Scooter State Roll'em not wanting to use profanity anymore. Scooter says he prefers to be clean cut and still go all loose false way. Cody says he thinks Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire and Mr. Stippy are getting in his head and turning him into something he is not. And he does not think he will that Scooter State Roll'em will not go without using profanity for a whole month or the rest of the year. And Cody then says he knows he will slip because he knows Scooter State Roll'em too well. Scooter says he made a commitment not to use profanity. Cody says, all right, brother, but he is here if he wants to talk and would like to talk to him about it in the hangout. Scooter says, sure. Cody says, okay, boy, as they embrace. So, very interesting conversation. So Cody Braden was asking Scooter State Roll'em why Scooter State Roll'em does not use profanity anymore. Apparently, Scooter State Roll'em made a commitment not to use profanity anymore. And knowing Scooter like I do, and like everybody else does, I don't think that's gonna last very long. I highly doubt that Scooter's gonna go for a whole 3 months without using profanity. Something tells me he might slip up here and there. But then again, you never know. And I wonder what Scooter State Roll'em and Cody Braden are gonna say to each other in that hangout, because Cody Braden did say he wants to talk to Scooter State Roll'em in the hangout about Scooter State Roll'em not wanting to use profanity anymore. And then me, Matthews, and Striker say we know Scooter will listen to Cody's advice as we plug the fifth match. And the fifth match was Dallas Caliber defeated Matt Tremont. This was the fifth match as Dallas and Tremont had an amazing match with Dallas taking down Tremont and giving him a body smash and a missile drop kick, then a pop-up powerbomb as Tremont fights back with a bullfrog splash and a leaping frog smash as Dallas hits a brainbuster at him, then a single leg takedown as Tremont hits a duck under 6-bitty senton, and an Apache cutter. Dallas gets an arm twist rope chop on Tremont and an Asia moonsault and an assisted face slam, and Tremont gets an axe handle and plants the R1 Nage and sit up powerbomb as he goes to pin him, but Dallas kicks out and gives Tremont a plank and a bold punch and a Boston Crab as he locks him in the colossal clutch and then drops Tremont with the Sister Abigail for the freakout. Winner Dallas Caliber via pinfall with Sister Abigail as this match lasted 14 minutes. 14 minutes. What a good match between Dallas Caliber and Matt Tremont. The two of those guys, they can definitely go. You never know what they will pull. And then backstage, King Cody Bernard interviews the Sons of Chaos and insults him, saying he hopes the NWS Avengers defeat the frauds known as the Sons of Chaos. The Sons of Chaos then dump garbage out over Cody Bernard and go to the ring. Then Josh Matthews and Matt Striker say Cody Bernard needs to learn how to stop running his mouth as me, Striker, and Matthews and plug the sixth match. Match number 6, Battle Royal, the Sons of Chaos with Michael Cole versus the NWS Avengers. This was the match as the NWS Avengers and Sons of Chaos battle it out as the Sons fight the Avengers off as Scooter gives them a spine buster, Mike chops him in the chest. Rappaport gives him a body avalanche and brilliant drivers. Castillo waylays into him. Cody chops him in the chest and super kicks out of him. Castillo then drops him with the age of pedigree. Rappaport plants a skull crushing finale as Cody RKO's the Avengers. Scooter drops him with the Scooter bottom. People's elbow and blue thunder bomb. Knight delivers the shades of night as Scooter and Knight then plant the demolition decapitation and are about to eliminate the Avengers, but the Druids come down and attack the Sons of Chaos, allowing the NWS Avengers to get at the advantage and spray whipped cream in the Sons of Chaos's faces, then dump a bag of sex toys out over them, and then they plant their finishers on them and drop them with the up and down, oh yeah, baby, and are about to eliminate them. Then the Druids attack the NWS Avengers, and then they attack the Sons of Chaos, and then walk backwards as the NWS Avengers then eliminate the Sons of Chaos. Winners, the NWS Avengers, via over the top of elimination as this match lasted 15 minutes and 16 seconds. Guys, a good battle royal, but then it turns out after the match, the Druids reveal themselves to be the Shinobi Mafia warriors as they get into a bar and take down the Sons of Chaos. And then the Sons of Chaos get the upper hand until King Cardi Bernard hits them with a candlestick non-stop until Scooter grabs it and whacks the hell out of Cardi Bernard with the candlestick. Then Robert Knight beats on Cardi Bernard with the candlestick as well. And then Cody Braden goes nuts with the candlestick to Cardi Bernard, whacking them non-stop like crazy. Rappaport then beats on King Cardi Bernard with the candlestick. Then Devin the Demon beats on King Cardi Bernard with the candlestick. Then Castillo waylays into Cardi Bernard with the candlestick. Then the Shinobi Mafia Warriors pull Cardi Bernard to safety. Well, that's what happens. I mean, Don Callis feel bad for Cardi Bernard because but it is what it is. And then Josh Matthews and Matt Striker say serves Cardi Bernard right for once again attacking the Sons of Chaos. And then backstage, Will Field interviews the Fabulous Fairy, asks her about Alicia Fox from WWE. Fairy says Alicia Fox will just be another victim to add to a list of defeats. As Matt Striker, and Josh Matthews plug the 7 matches in NWS Women's Championship match. The Fabulous Fairy defeated the Alicia Fox. This was the 7 matches. Fairy takes down Fox and spears her away. And then Fox fights back from Monkey Flip and Matrix Evasion and Schoolgirl and Spirit Leg like it's Sunset Flip and Reverse Chinlock. Then Fairy hits a DDT and full Fairy smash. And Fox plants the Foxy Buster Officer Nasty and Watch Your Force as she goes to pin up, but Fairy kicks out. Then and plants the Fairy selection and locks in the Fairy statement, causing Alicia Fox to tap out, winner and still NWS Women's Champion, being the Fabulous Fairy via submission with Fairy statement. This match lasted 18 minutes. Gotta say, the Fabulous Fairy has been quite on a roll. She's doing open challenges every Thursday night on Revolution Impact, and she's been defending that NWS Women's Championship with honor. And it's good to see more of the Fabulous Fairy. But the question is, how long is she going to be the NWS Women's Champion? Who's going to be the one to take it off of her? And then, backstage, King Cardi Bernard is backstage with the Shinobi Mafia Warriors. And he said he has had enough of the Sons of Chaos using him as a punching bag and a victim. He has had enough. And then Cardi Bernard says, that fucking does it. I, King Cardi Bernard, am taking the Sons of Chaos to court for assault and battery, and this time there will be a trial. The Shinobi Mafia Warriors then cheer King Cardi Bernard on. And then Josh Matthews and Matt Striker say on commentary, oh, boo-hoo, Cardi Bernard is such a crybaby. Don Callis say Cardi Bernard is just standing up for his rights, defending himself, as Matthews and Striker plugged the 8th match. And the 8th match was a no-holds-barred match. Cody Brainerd defeated Mike the Axe Murder. This was the 8th match as Cody and Mike beat the hell out of each other, with Mike getting the early upper hand as he pounds away on him and gets a sledgehammer and busts Cody wide open with it as he smears the blood out over Cody's face. Then Mike the Axe Murder goes to pin him, but Cody kicks out and takes down Mike and busts him open for metal pipe and chops him in the chest and locks him in the sharpshooter. But Mike refuses to submit and gets out of it and hits a scoop slam on Cody and a sidewalk slam as he hits him with a candlestick and a Singapore cane and then a steel chair. Then Cody super kicks the chair right into Mike's face as he beats him down. Then Mike plants the murder bomb on Cody as he goes to pin him, but Cody has his foot on the rope as Cody dares him to hit him again, as he does. Then out of nowhere, after 10 minutes of getting beat up, Mike by Mike, the Axe Murder. Cody RKO's Mike the Axe Murder the right through a table and gets the win. Winner Cody Braden via pinfall with RKO through a table. This match lasted 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Gotta say, this was a really great match. Both Cody Braden and Mike the Axe Murder showed a lot of good wrestling skills in this match. And then after the match, NWS General Manager Michael Scars Minor comes down and lays out Cody with a metal baseball bat, then plants him with a minor bomb and scars a minor, then does his own version of the RKO. Minor Mike then double pile driver. Cody Braden, Minor says Cody Braden at the October Halloween Horrors. It will be me versus you inside a barbed wire electrified cage of death match. It will be your last fight as I will make you my punch back. So, so at the October paper Halloween Horrors or whatever it's going to be called. It's going to be Cody Braden versus Michael Skarsmiter and an electrified barbed wire cage of death match. Wow, that should be interesting. Electrified barbed wire cage of death. Who knows what's going to happen between Cody Braden and Michael Myers in that cage of death match at the October paper. But I can tell you one thing: it won't be for the weak of heart, and it will be very brutal. And then backstage, Psycho Bus is saying that the 24/7 rule has ended at the Hardcore Championship, but he will defend it on his own terms, and he will defend it at the October pay-per-view against Scooter St. Rollum. Cody Mercer says he has challenged Sir Robert Knight to a last man standing match at the October pay-per-view, and that he will win. And then wow, so apparently Psycho Mercer has ended the 24/7 rule on the Hardcore Championship. But the thing is, does Psycho Mercer have the power to do that? That is the question. Does Psycho Mercer have the power to do that? Because he is not the owner and he has no power whatsoever. But I guess it is what it is. And then me, Mappers and strikers say a lot of matchmaking at the October paper say next week, and to say next week. That's right, next week at the Mercedes-Benz Super Bowl. Next week at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. It will be open fight night as we plug the co-main event. Okay, and then it's the NWS Universal Championship. Big Chip. Wesley Jesus defeated Devin Demon with Michael Cole in his corner. This was the co-main event as WJ and Sons of Chaos member Devin Demon had a respectful back and forth wrestling match of WJ taking down Devin and giving him a Lufest press, a body press, and Devin battles back with a hard clothesline and an old school and a big boot as he locks WJ in the Demon's Gate. But WJ does not give up and locks Devin in the armor. But he does not give up either. Then gives Devin an airplane spin, tilt-a-roll, then an STO as Devin gives WJ loads of wrestling moves as WJ and Devin both look very dominant in this match and have an amazing back and forth wrestling match. With move after move and submission after submission. And then Devin chokeslams WJ and Tombstone pile drives him as he goes to pin him. But WJ gets his shoulder up. And in the end, he plants Devin the Demon with a pump handle slam for the free count and retains the NWS Universal Championship. Winning still NWS Universal Champion, Wesley Jesus via pinfall with pump handle slam as this match lasted 15 minutes and 35 seconds. After the match, Wesley Jesus and Devin the Demon shake hands as a sign of respect. Then Devin the Demon respectfully puts the Universal title on WJ's shoulder and raises his arm. Gotta say, good co-main event, very good co-main event. Both Devin the Demon and Wesley Jesus showed a lot of enthusiasm. Those guys can go. Those guys can definitely go. Then it's another Team Robert Night Day vlog. Still hanging out in Chicago, Illinois. Footage from this week that earlier today was showed where Scooter St. Rollum and Sir Robert Knight were taking the Sons of Chaos members, Cody Braden, General Jerry, Devin Demon, Michael Weapon, Castillo, out to lunch at McDonald's and paying for their meal. Then they go to the Willis Tower and are touring it and taking lots of pictures and videos. Then they go to the John Hancock Center and the Then the art of Chicago and learning the history. Yesterday they were showed at the Shed Aquarium again, taking loads of pictures where they had dinner at the Monteverde restaurant and Pacifico. And with Scooter say what I'm so up, I paid for everyone's meal. Uh, Hold on, hold on, and that and that and then after that and then and then so and then they took a limousine back to the hotel suite where they stayed last week and the wife to the arena. And mm, then me, Matthews and Strikers say the Sons of Chaos had a blast in Chicago all week. And then it's Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire presents Team Robert Knight. They Scooter St. William and Sir Rob Knight IRS class test. I IRS agent Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire had Team Robert Knight. They Scooter St. William Sir Rob Knight come out to study their taxes as he welcomes them with open arms. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire was shown getting booed as Team Robert Knight. They got the loudest cheers of the night since they're in Chicago, Illinois, Scooter St. William's hometown. Corey Braxton then asked the Chicago Guard to please settle down and learn how to pay their taxes because your amazing heroes are going to pass the exam. As Corey then said, no foul language allowed to the crowd. Corey Braxton then asked Scooter St. William and Sir Rob Knight the tough tax questions and they got them all correct. Corey Braxton then said he is very proud of them and looked at their test scores and they were all the right answers without cheating. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire gave them all A's and said they have passed the test, and next week in New Orleans, Louisiana, they will officially graduate from IS school. Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire said he is very proud of them, and he is so happy they did not use foul language, and they made a commitment on not using profanity, and were very family friendly, and thanked them as he hugged Team Robert Knight, they school to St. William, and so Robert Knight, and raised their arms and thanked the fans for participating. Team Robert Knight, they then high-fived each other, embraced, and went posed with the fans, and went to the back. Wow. That Mr. Corey Braxton seems to be a good mind manipulator. I gotta say he's a censorship representative IRS agent and a mind manipulator. I gotta say. And then Cody Brander was shown being stitched up saying Michael Scott's minor is a dead man as he was being interviewed by Will Field, who then asked him about Team Robert Knight Day passing the IRS test, and Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire letting them graduate. Cody Brander says he has held his patience on that annoying family-friendly dorky IRS Mr. Corey Braxton Esquire long enough. And next week he plans on attending the graduation ceremony of Team Robert Knight Day, Scooter St. William and Sir Robert Knight. And he has had enough of people using his brothers, Scooter St. William and Sir Robert Knight. So Corey Braxton's gonna attend. I wonder what he's gonna say. I wonder what's gonna happen in that IS graduation. And then as me, Matthews, and Striker say they can't wait to see what Cody Brander is gonna do as we plug the main event. Main event. NWS World Heavyweight Championship. General Jerry defeated Jason Voorhees. This was the main event as Jerry took down Jason Voorhees and beat the hell out of him and gave him a face buster and a face breaker, then a flatliner as Voorhees knocks Jerry into Raven's Hollow and Crystal Lake of Fire. But Jerry refuses to tap out and gets out of it. Then Voorhees plants the F-15 as he goes to pin him, but Jerry kicks out and gives Voorhees an area of slip throws, then a back body drop and an injury and a lariat as he locks him in a dragon sleep, and then hits a jumping then hits a jumping pile driver, then a crucifix as Voorhees fights back with a cutter and a mat backbreaker and a over the head chop as Jerry hits a Gunso bomb, then a full Nelson slam and shadow machine. Then Voorhees lands a headbutt to the groin and a hangman and a Polish hammer, then fisherman suplex as Jerry comes back for 5 minutes carry and half Nelson backbreaker. Then a missile drop kick as Jason Voorhees attempts an F-15, but Jerry reverses and nails the Jerry Bomb for the victory and retains the NWS World Heavyweight Championship. When and still NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry via pinfall with Jerry Bomb in this match lasted 17 minutes. After the match, General Jerry gets on the mic and says he had a great match of Cody Brainerd at Bragweight, who is one of his most toughest and respectful opponents, and him and Cody will fight again someday. But as of right now, General Jerry, the World Heavyweight Champion, says he is issuing an open challenge to face anyone at the October pay-per-view. Mitchell Mayette was shown watching from the crowd with an evil smirk on his face. Jerry then went to the back. Josh Mafford said on commentary, "What a great show we had today, and what a great night, not main event, and what a great show altogether." And next week it's open fight night in New Orleans, Louisiana, and the IRS graduation of Scooter said one of his best close friend and brother for life, Sir Robinite. What will happen? What will that brother Cody Brainerd do? Will Maximus make an appearance? And who will accept General Jerry's open challenge? We are out of time. Good night, everybody. I, Don Collins, say see you next Thursday. Striker thanks the fans for coming. The show goes up there. And next week, Matt Striker will be here to do the Revolution Impact breakdown down down preview and the NWS Revolution Impact review in New Orleans, Louisiana. Remember, next week is NWS Revolution Open Fight Night. That's right. Open Fight Night is next week on Revolution Impact. Open Fight Night in New Orleans, Louisiana, and it will be the the IRS graduation ceremony of Scooter St. William and Sir Robinite. A lot of things. So those are the two things to look forward to. And Scooter St. William also did say he is going to confront Ian Cleaner. What does he mean by that? Is he going to confront him? And is it going to be a wrestling match? Is it going to be a face-to-face competition? I'm very interested in seeing where this goes. So I I just want to say thank you for watching. Like I said, Matt Striker will do next week's Revolution Impact breakdown preview and next week's Revolution Impact review. Thank you for watching again, and make sure you subscribe to the NWS Revolution YouTube channel for all your promos, breakdown previews, reviews, interviews, face-to-face confrontations. Follow us on Twitter at NWS Revolution, like the NWS Revolution Facebook page and the NWS Revolution Instagram page. And as always, Don Callis got to say, everybody have a good night now. See you next week. Don Callis out.